love bugs, welcome back to my channel. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley, and today we'll be styling this beautiful body wave lace wig courtesy of Tinashe. Of course, I have her and all the details linked in the description box, as well as everything you'll see me use in this video. One thing about her is that she definitely curls like a dream. Today I did some quick and easy flat iron curls, and you'll see how I get this look in just a moment. I'm going to also install her for you guys for beginners, so if you are new and a little bit intimidated by wigs, you'll see how to achieve them at home. You guys see how beautiful the curls will come out with this one. And of course, again, you'll see the install process as well. Everything is for beginners. Feel free to speed up, skip around, add this video to your favorites if you want to hold on to it for the next time you're installing your wigs. You can follow right along. I'll also tweeze out the hairline just a little bit to open it up for this cute little wispy baby hair moment that I have going on. Just touching her up for some photos in just a moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I'll let you guys jump right into the video. Isn't that beautiful? Super nice bounce. Let's get into it. Jumping right into it. This is the wig straight out of the box. I love when you release the wig from the net and it's full of curls. So this one here is her new style barrel curls. Of course, she is a lace front wig, and this is the inside construction of the cap. She is set as a 13x4 lace front wig, and this is what she looks like on. They did give you a center part, but of course you are free to move it around as needed. I went ahead and cut off the excess lace just to see my eyes because it was pretty long, and then I cut off the ear tabs on the side. Now we're going to go in and just customize just a little bit. Feel free to go in and tint the lace to blend with your skin, to customize it even more than I did. This is what the wig looks like from the back. They did an awesome job with the barrel curls. I'm absolutely in love, and you'll see how I'll style them later in the video. So here I was just going to finesse, and I was just going to do a little bit of tweezing where I was going to add baby hair. And I was like, you know what, let's just do the entire hairline. So as you guys can see, it was very easy to tweeze out the hairline. The knots on this weren't too thick. Sometimes the knots are so thick that when you're tweezing, it's just that the hair and the lace would just give you resistance, as if like the hair just does not want to release. This one here, it came out super smooth. The knots were not too thick and too dense to where it just was crazy. So I was able to finesse and just kind of, you know, go along the hairline and make it a little bit more thin. That way we can add baby hair and it'll look better. And this was the result. Again, I want to say I spent a good 10 minutes on each side. It may not look like it, but I definitely did a little bit of work just to, you know, be able to finesse and give the girls what they need. If this was a wig that I was going to keep on my head for months, I definitely would go back further and make it a lot more gradient. But for the finesse and just for a cute little fun look, I think I executed it pretty well. And of course, you'll see that in just a moment. Now let's go ahead and cut off the excess lace. Remember, if you want to add a lace tint such as a foundation or an actual like mousse lace tint or anything like that, I would recommend you do this at this point here and just allow it to dry. I'm going to go straight in with my adhesive. This here is a off-the-market product that is offered by bedeck.com. We haven't quite released it just because it is a adhesive type of spray, a non-glue adhesive type of spray, but the packaging just isn't fluent. I did use my mousse, which is a product you can find on our website down below, and I used that to secure the sides. It's just a shine and hold mousse. The hold aspect of it will help your lace to hold down for a temporary daily hold. Now that we've have the lace bonded down, we secured it with our melt belt, and it's going to just completely dry on its own while we work on the rest of the hair. We straightened out that parting, added our mousse, and we're going in with the electric hot comb to just make everything perfectly flat, smooth, and everything we needed to look like for it to look like we just left the salon. Now that we're done with that, the hairline has had time to dry. It is completely bonded down and it is pretty much glueless. There is no glue used. Again, we used a glueless spray and we also used the glueless mousse. The mousse you can be used around the entire perimeter of the hairline. I highly recommend this, and this is my current favorite product to use. You can see my work and how I tweezed out the hairline. I think I did an awesome job just for a quick, 10 to 15 minute, job. Again, if you want to take longer and just go further back, I highly recommend that too. Now we're going to use a thin flat iron to go in and just curl those baby hair pieces away from our face. We want to stamp them out to make some wispy baby hair. I'm going to show you how to make it look really, really good. And I'm also going to show you what not to do and how I messed mine up.
You said that you needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth.
So here is the edge control from bedeckbeauty.com. Now you want to just add it to the base, like basically add it to where the hair meets the lace. Only at the base. Do not apply this on the length of the hair. So I'm just going around the entire perimeter of where the baby hair is and just adding a thin amount of it, not too much, not too heavy, but just enough to coat. And then I'm going to take the pencil or the comb side of the edge brush and just swoop the baby hairs as I like. After I swoop, I can kind of gauge how much of that extra hair I want to cut down. And this is just a product where you can just this is just a process where you can just play with it. I kind of will use the comb side of the brush because it helps to guide the hair and just really mold the baby hair how I want it to go. The hair is still wispy, but it has enough product to pretty much lay it down how I want. And at this point, I felt like the baby hair was perfect and exactly what I wanted it to be in my head. Again, just going in again and trimming down anything that was extra and left over. It's perfect. Why did I think to put the melt belt back on? I have no idea, but that definitely was a mistake. If you want wispy baby hair, do not secure it and lay it flat with the melt belt. You want to let it just hang free. Nonetheless, I did go in and curl the hair. As I mentioned, they did add the barrel curls because I did the plucking and tweezing. And when you pluck and tweeze your hair out, you kind of have to go in and kind of like brush the hair out to get those strands that you've tweezed out of the hair. And just doing all the manipulation that I did make the curls drop a little bit. So I went in with the flat iron, and I don't think this was the best decision. I do like the way they came out, but I just preferred it natural even more. Nonetheless, we are rolling with it, adding our Maybelline powder to the hairline and parting to set it really nicely. And that's pretty much it.
You think I'm crazy, but I know I am. Losing your patience, I already have.
Okay, love bugs. So we are done with this look. Now I will admit, I feel like I kind of messed up the curl pattern by trying to straighten it out and re-curl it. Nonetheless, the hair itself is absolutely gorgeous. I would highly recommend that you use product if you try to recurl it. The only reason I tried is because during my install process, I kind of felt like just all the steps that I did personally kind of like manipulated the curls and made them drop. I highly recommend that instead of like styling, if you want to preserve the curls that came with it, go ahead and style the wig on a wig head. That is the easy way to do like less manipulation to the ends. Also, I do feel like flat iron curls are better suited for this wig. If you are going to like add a heat style to it, do flat iron curls. Flat iron curls are not best suited for this wig. So if you're gonna do curls, I would highly recommend that you do wand curls. Wand curls tend to hold the best and the easiest. And then also you can use like a hairspray. There are definitely many ways to just be certain that your curl is going to come out how you want it. Again, it will take a curl. I think I should just have added hairspray in my case, and then just not taking such a long break in between, and that would have helped me. But you see, it does a beautiful curl. It's just I left and came back and they had dropped. I used no hairspray, no pins, and that is kind of like what you get. The hair has a very soft, bouncy texture to it. And I think, you know, because of that, it's kind of like birthday hair. When you used to get your hair done in a wrap style, like at the salon or in the kitchen at the crib, that first day the hair has so much bounce to it that it almost will have static, and sometimes the curls will drop a little bit more. But on that second or third day, when the hair naturally starts to get that oil from your scalp, it tends to just do a lot better. Because look how perfect that curl is. Don't waste that curl. Add some spray. So today was just one of those days, like you have your good hair days. Almost always I have good hair days because I know how to finesse and manipulate. And in the end, this is still going to be a good hair day because, again, I know how to finesse and manipulate the hair. But I just feel like I was running into issues today. And the other issue was that I did the wispy baby hair. I really loved how it looked and how feathery it looked. And then for some reason, probably because I knew I was going to walk away, I decided to go ahead and put the wig band back on, and that flattened it out, which makes sense. If you have the wispy baby hair, don't try to flatten it, let it be what it is. Duh. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I went ahead and sprayed them all down with my shapers. Love this little top. Probably can use a pin right here to keep it a little bit more concealed, but don't have any complaints about the hair. Let me show you the packaging. I think I showed this in the beginning, maybe not. Of course, this one came from Tinashe, and then here lets you know it is 24 inches in length, body wave texture, 13x4 lace front wig, and the density is 200%, which we love it here. They also gave this bag, and it just feels like it's full of goodies. So let's go through it. They gave it, you know, a rat tail comb. Never seen one in this color before, so that's actually pretty cute. And then here we have a headband, a head wrap to go on your hair. Love these for the mornings when my lace is not laid and I need to get my son to school, need to pop into the top coffee shop, need to pop into Trader Joe's, etc, etc. And of course they're just stylish in general. Wig caps, some of these dolphin clips. Ooh, really nice 3D mink lashes, super good quality. Baby hairbrush, and then a nice blue bonnet. I actually already have a couple of these blue bonnets from them, and they actually are really good. And then of course this was the dust bag that all of that was in, and of course you guys know that's the bag that the wig will remain in. So yeah, don't have any complaints about this wig. I kind of told you guys my hypes and gripes. Just really recommend that if you're gonna go ahead and curl the hair, use a hairspray to go ahead and hold the curls down, and or some clips to kind of like pin curl it. That way the curl will stay, because the hair is so fluffy that it just wants to relax. And of course, like if you add a little bit of oil, or once the hair gets older, the easier the curls will hold. I'll let you go for now. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, turn on your post notifications. It'll help me out so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!